Hi friends, this week I've had the pleasure of exploring Big Sur while staying at the historic Big Sur Lodge, and today I want to take you for a virtual visit through one of the most beautiful and easily accessible Big Sur Redwood Grove trails located just steps from my cottage here at the Big Sur Lodge. So join me inside Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park along the Nature Trail and River Path Loop. Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park is located in the heart of Big Sur's central coast, and it's just a little over 2 miles inland from the edge of the ocean. This park covers over 1,000 acres centered around the Big Sur River. In fact, it's even been called a mini Yosemite, a nickname that you know I'm sure to love. This loop trail can begin from 2 different spots. If you're staying here at the lodge like I am this week, you can just head out from your cottages toward the lodge parking area. Now, if you're not staying at the lodge, you can still enjoy this trail. You're just going to want to head out towards the number 2 day use parking lot area, and that's where you'll begin your adventure. From the lodge parking area, the first features you reach are located on the Redwood Deck, home to an impressive cluster of redwoods. The trees in this grove are estimated to be anywhere in between 500 and 800 years old. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dawn, a full-time travel blogger, and every Monday on my website, flyingdawnmarie.com, I share a new adventure, and these YouTube videos bring you along with me for a virtual visit every time. So make sure to turn on notifications, like and subscribe, and let's explore together. This self-guided path is less than a mile in distance, and the terrain is mostly flat with boardwalks and towering redwoods all around you. The short boardwalk weaves through this grove, circling a unique redwood tree called the proboscis tree, and it almost appears to have a nose growing out of its trunk. It's also one of the largest trees in this park. The proboscis tree is so large, it almost appears to be multiple trees fused together. When people think of Big Sur, they often think of McWay Falls or the Bixby Creek Bridge and the incredible Highway 1 clifftop ocean views. But sometimes they miss the amazing forests, which are also found here. Both Limekiln State Park and Garrapatta State Park are home to some beautiful mature redwood trees. But here in Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park, you might see some of the most impressive and easily accessible redwoods. Make sure to take time to read the fascinating panels here that give insights into the local plants and animals found in this area. John Pfeiffer was an early homesteader living in a cabin along the Big Sur River, and in 1933, Pfeiffer sold 680 acres of his land to the California State Park system, and Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park was named in his family's honor. Now, in the 1930s, the Great Depression was in full force, and the Civilian Conservation Corps actually came and built campgrounds and buildings and trails right here in this park for over 7 years, and some of the things they constructed are still present today, including the beautiful amphitheater right here. As this trail weaves through more woodland, you get great front row views of the Big Sur River along the path. If you have the time, take the short detour where you can actually cross over on the south side of Big Sur River and head along Warden's Path to the Nature Center. Now, this is a wonderful area to learn about the local flora and fauna. There's even an experience where you can see what it's like to fly like a condor inside. The Nature Center is also one of the historic structures that you can see here. They were originally built by the CCC in the 1930s, and then you can head back across the Big Sur River to continue your adventure. At just over a quarter of a mile, you cross the park road, reaching the junction with the river path and nature trail. Hiking is certainly one of the more popular activities for visitors of this park. There's everything from a half-mile wheelchair accessible and stroller-friendly loop to 20+ miles of backpacking adventures, so there really is something for every type of adventurer here. The redwood trees here grow so densely that minimal light reaches through, inhibiting the growth of other plants. Now, the lack of undergrowth makes this forest feel more open, and it's incredible to see how these ancient trees have been able to dominate the landscape here. The true star of the show here has to be the grove of over 500-year-old mature redwood trees. But as you continue along the wide path, you'll pass sycamore, cottonwood, and oak trees on this trail as well. You'll enjoy the wonderful coverage and shade this part of the trail offers you any time of year, and before you know it, you will have looped back to the trailhead. As you loop back to the end of this grove, we're actually able to find the start of the Valley View and Pfeiffer Falls Trail, which you can always add on to this nature trail. Of course, it is equally worth a visit on its own. Before we draw our time to a close today, I'd love to take a moment to remind you to please keep all of the Leave No Trace principles and to learn about the Big Sur Pledge before embarking on your own Big Sur adventure here. Thank you so much for joining me this week in Big Sur. And for more information on my stay at the Big Sur Lodge and Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park, make sure to check out my full blog post at flyingdawnmarie.com, where I also have a complete Big Sur section with almost a dozen unique posts. I also want to mention, if you haven't, check out our Etsy shop. Nate and I have brand new Big Sur gear, prints, and this shirt all online. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until next week, I hope you find adventure and encouragement wherever you go. Bye.